Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to hop on the mic real quick here because of the latest news about Director of the Secret Service, Kimberly Cheatle, who has resigned. Yesterday she went through a major grilling. I mean, major. And one congressman, I think is of South Carolina, got on there and literally told her, "You're lying, you're full of shit." And almost all but maybe two congressmen were saying in their statements, you need to resign, you need to resign, you need to be fired. Terms like that, you have to go. And she maintained that she wasn't going to resign. I think, and the one in South Carolina flat out said, we think you need to resign. Would you like me to use my 5 minutes of time to draft your resignation letter? Very bold. Well, then the same South Carolina representative went as far as to put articles of impeachment in on high crimes and misdemeanors. I mean, she was in some boiling water. Well, I think to her best interest, she actually resigned. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this. I'm going to start with Alicia Wicker's True Crime Conspiracy and Oracle deck, and kind of want to get a feel for this resignation and a feel for why at yesterday's hearing, everything was, oh, I'm waiting on the reports. I'm waiting on these investigations. I'll have to get back to you on that. I'll have to get back to you on that. On even some of the simplest questions. Yes and no questions. When you're under that kind of pressure, that kind of grilling, and you can't follow instructions of yes or no. She wanted to give explanations and got interrupted. That is a no. Every time she says, I have to get back, that is a no. So it was really a blistering, as a lot of people are calling it, a blistering hearing yesterday, with good reason. And still no answers as to why that rooftop that Crooks was on to give him a perfect line of sight to the stage, right to Trump. And the fact that there was a loss of life. That fireman, he lost his life. Those kids are going to grow up without their father now because of negligence. And it is out there. She denied it, but it is out there that the Republicans and the Trump campaign had requested additional security and was denied. So, I smell a rat. Do you smell a rat? I sure do. Can smell that shit from a mile away. Right? So that's what we are going to get into today. As I shuffle these cards. Disclaimer notice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. All information in this video is not based on fact. It is all alleged, based upon my intuition, my opinion, what I believe my tarot cards are telling me. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards. Okay, so let's continue on. Okay. I'm going to draw 5 cards from each pile and see if we could get an idea of what was involved. Was she part of some kind of conspiracy? Let's see. Was she part of some kind of conspiracy? Stranger in the reverse. Somebody known. Road in the reverse. Caregiver in the reverse. So, this is like saying that this is definitely the end of the road for her. This is career ending, folks. And the caregiver in the reverse is like she was supposed to protect and take care of not just former President Donald Trump, but the staff at the venue, the people attending the rally, you know, everybody, Trump supporters or non-supporters, whoever was there. And there was an epic fail, yes. The truth will come out about this. This here is like her crossing her fingers, and like when she was sworn in, having her fingers crossed behind her back, figuratively. I think she went to that hearing thinking that she was going to skate through it, be able to skate over, skim over questions. And she didn't want to go to that hearing, but she had to be subpoenaed. Oh, rumors. Yep. She didn't even want to address the rumors or discredit anything. The rumors are flying about her right now. There's a lot of talk going on about what is she hiding? What is she hiding behind her back? Unseen danger. I shit you not. The danger at that venue was in view. The Secret Service knew. She knew. Embezzlement in the reverse. Embezzlement or money exchange being exposed. Corrupt politician, I shit you not. Kind of funny, he dropped out of the race too, right? Greed in the reverse. Lord. This is telling me that there was definitely hidden money involved that nobody saw. And, you know, I said, this is a corrupt politician. It could be any politician. But his face is like really glaring at me right now. If you love Biden, click off this video now. Okay? Because I'm telling you as I see it, the cards, I can't make what the cards are saying. The Lord is the candy, the deception, luring somebody into a situation and not being truthful to everything. It's almost like there are rumors of being lured. Like Crooks is not here to defend himself. He was taken out. And for good reason, because he tried to take out Donald Trump. But I think he was a patsy and he was lured into a situation and he was promised something. Maybe it was secret money. But I feel like behind the scenes money was involved, but it's going to be exposed. The truth is going to come out. Deep state. I shit you not. I shit you not. Central bank in the reverse. What I'm getting is some money that was promised to be paid out, but wasn't no intention on paying that money out. Inside in the reverse. It was outside venue. So they went outside to a kid that they knew that they could lure with money, that they had no intention on paying him, because they knew that he wasn't going to get off that rooftop alive. So I think they offered him a lot of money to do this. And he thought he was going to be set financially. So it was kind of like kid in the candy store. Missing in the reverse, found. There's a money trail that's going to be found. Trans shamanism. I'm not sure what that's about. Transgender. He was an oddball out. He was an oddball out. So this is somebody that believes that the human race can evolve physically and intellectually beyond past what human limitations are. That's the definition of transhumanism. So I'm feeling like that they built him up to make him feel like he was superhuman. But he was lured by, he was highly intelligent, but he was lured by somebody of highest intelligence with his master plan. So what am I getting from all of this is the plan failed, but how it started is, as far as she is involved, as far as Kimberly is involved, she was supposed to provide care or protection for Donald Trump. In the reverse, she really didn't care enough, or she had a higher agenda that came straight from the top, allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only, that they saw the danger. And I don't think every member of the Secret Service knew. Kimberly knew. And she may have been under order to ignore it. There's an element of ignorance here to ignore that rooftop, purposely making sure it was not protected. The missing piece involving money is about ready to come out. So I am predicting this, that there's going to be information about a monetary exchange. Maybe they find PayPal records to Thomas Crooks, or maybe they find bank records to Thomas Crooks, or something to that effect. Maybe he received a little bit of a deposit and it left a paper trail. But I could tell you now, she has all the answers. She has the answers to the missing piece. She's the missing piece to the whole puzzle. And people are putting things together here. And it'll be in another reading probably about how this is going to affect the presidential elections. Biden has withdrawn. from the race, and Vice President Kamala Harris. Daisy, stop. Sorry, dog mom. But Kamala Harris is going to run, and he is supporting her. That's going to be a totally another video. But I kind of wanted to see what was going on with her involvement, with Kimberly's involvement in what does she know about the assassination attempt. She knows a hell of a lot more. Okay, I'm going to do my conspiracy spread. There I go again, calling it thread instead of spread. I don't know why. But we're going to go, I'm going to see what the agenda here for Kimberly, what her agenda was. I always want to call her Cheatle, so it's Cheatle. I always want to say Cheetos. Maybe she ought to go do security for Cheetos. Sorry, I had to put Daisy down on the stairs because she will not shut her mouth. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, what is the conspiracy behind anything involving Cheatles, Kimberly Cheatles? I'm just going to lay the cards out. Both of these kind of wanted to come out together, so I'm going to leave them together. These two wanted to come out together. Okay, let's take a look. The basis, Page of Swords. Investigating, information finding, information gathering, research. So significant research had gone into this. Significant research had gone into this event, this assassination attempt. And what was the objective for this research? A partnership with the devil in the reverse. A partnership to get out of hot water. Okay, the devil upright is being chained to something, being in a negative place, dishonesty. In the reverse is a release, not being tied to a partnership here. Okay, it feels like there was a partnership in order to get out of a very negative situation. And that was the objective behind this assassination attempt. It is almost like Trump is a negative influence on us. We're going to lose. Something has to be done about Donald Trump. And with the lovers there, it feels like a partnership. Now, what are the hidden factors that we don't know about? People involved in the assassination attempt, including the death of that fireman. See the fire back here? There is something behind the scenes. I'm thinking the family of that fireman is probably going to file lawsuits. So Kimberly could have other issues coming up besides losing her position as a director of the Secret Service. I think there's something brewing under the scenes that we don't know about yet, but there's a lot going on concerning the attempt and the passing of that fireman. Somebody's going to be held accountable for that. How's the public viewing it? King of Wands. King of Wands comes up quite often, even though he's a Gemini, in my readings comes up a lot as Donald Trump. And so the public is viewing is looking to Donald Trump. Even with Biden resigning and all this going on around his attempted assassination, he has gained more support. What is the forward momentum of this? Four of Pentacles. He's going to be under more more protection is going to be offered to him. He's going to have a lot more protection coming up. So you can expect after this event, he's going to be well protected moving forward. Beefing up security. Paying out the money for more security. The Illumination. Temperance in the reverse. No more skating through. No more cutting corners. It threw everything out of balance. The people's trust in the United States, in the Secret Service. I mean, government was going downhill to begin with. The people's faith in our leadership is taking a real nosedive. Overall, there were left a lot of things out of balance. Lack of moderation. Lack of patience. Yeah, everybody has lost patience with this. I kind of want, there's a couple things that I really want to know about here. Okay. This research. So let's just do some clarifying. Show me this page of swords. This page of swords, please. What is this page of swords? What is this page of swords? Storm. Okay. There was a definite storm that ran really deep with the water. And how are we going to get out of this storm? Because I believe at this point, Democrats were losing support. Trumpet. There was a call out placed. They were researching on a call and placed a call to somebody to get us out, get them out of hot water. And I think this came straight from the top. Because the objective with the devil in reverse and the lovers, the stump. Take the stump, take the S off a stump, and you almost got Trump. Okay? The stump. They wanted to get rid of Trump. Ladder and the bird. Oh, wow. This could be literal. The ladder. There might be something literal about the ladder. Let me tell you something here. If you go on the Home Depot website, it showed that, okay, the record showed that Crooks purchased a 5-foot ladder. Go take a look at a picture of a 5-foot ladder. It has 4 rungs to it. The ladder that was used up against the building had a lot more rungs than that because it was a 10-foot ladder. Okay? So there's something about the ladder, literally the ladder. Somebody, the crow, is going to crow, you know, as the crow crocs or crow, you know, Somebody is going to leak information in regards to the ladder, where that ladder actually came from. Okay? But somebody knows something. Somebody was under order about somebody else put that ladder there. So they were saying, how did crooks, there was a question posted, how did crooks get through security? How do you get unnoticed of driving with a 10-foot ladder in his Sonata, which would not really fit, it would have to hang out the back? And how did he walk with a 10-foot ladder and not be noticed? The reason is because he did not set up the 5-foot ladder. Somebody else did. Somebody knows. Okay? And somebody knows exactly that there was criminal activity around it. It was a criminal element. Moving from place to place. It's like the ladder was moved from one place to another inconspicuously. And it wasn't by crooks. It was not by crooks. Okay? And the stump is something ending prematurely. Needing to extract yourself from a situation. Okay. So, something got cut off. The plan failed. But there's something involving the ladder in this plan. And we're still referring to, because this reading is about Kimberly. She had something to do with placement of the ladder and I think it was something that ended, that got cut off, that she was barking orders. Somebody's going to squeal on her. She was involved with the ladder somehow. Mark my word, she was involved with the ladder. Now this hidden element here, with this group of people working together behind the scenes about this betrayal and the money. Money behind the scenes, people negotiating, blood. This was a contract hit on Donald Trump behind the scenes, that somebody else got caught in the crossfire, that fireman. But there's a group working together. Wow. Can't make this shit up. The signs were there. The signs were there and ignored. And lying. Oh my God. This is about Kimberly. Let's kind of keep it in perspective. Kimberly was in cahoots with somebody, trying to get another party out of hot water, and I think it has to deal with the election. Let's eliminate Trump, and who's a Republican's going to replace him with? Somebody that we hope that we can beat. They were seeing the election being lost. And as I'm getting downloads, I'm also getting that rigging the election or fake votes or cheating in the voting polls, it was not going to work, because there's going to be extra eyes, extra precaution, that the only way that they were going to win was to take Trump out. And that deep state was very, very loud. And I think I put it back in here, didn't I? Remember this card, deep state. So this is something really, really deep. And over here, the things behind the scenes, people working together to try to accomplish this. Behind the scenes, if there was monetary exchange, right? And in the hearing, when she was asked about if this was a conspiracy, she lied. She had deep knowledge about the money exchange and what was really going on and the real players involved. She lied about what she knew. Because this is ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom. This is the devil a lie. She lied and hid what she knew. She pretended like, no, I don't know anything. No, there's no conspiracy. She lied. She lied under oath. Donald Trump, or the King of Wands, how people are viewing things, that he's one lucky son of a bitch. He gained abundance of support because people said it is a witch hunt. Okay? That it's like the bear was poked. The Trump supporters were poked. And some Democrats were even poked over to the Republican side as a result. So I'm seeing a total backfire here. Now, moving forward, I probably don't even need to clarify that. Yep. Tooth, book. What was missing was information in regards to his actual protection. Missing information that is not being revealed, that is hidden. Or even, oh snap, records that are lost. Lost records. But it's a result of beefing up security. But the illumination over this whole thing and imbalance, patience in the reverse, or temperance in the reverse, problems looming. Heart. Problems with winning the hearts of America. That they stoop to sneaky, deceptive means. The rat. This is a lot of scheming, deception, lies, but I think everything is going to get exposed. Okay, the mushroom is representation of, the mushroom is about a failure. So overall, their attempt to stop his heart failed. Okay, and a traitor. That's a traitor, the rat. Untrustworthy person. So this epic failure fell on her shoulders and she's being viewed as untrustworthy. And the snake is about fear, temptation. Okay, so the overall energy, she resigned out of fear of what was to come. Okay, before I close this off, this reading, I have one other question. Even though she resigned, I really want to know more about the charges, whether it's related to Trump or the firefighter. I want to know if she is going to be brought up on charges of any kind related to The assassination attempt related to the unaliving of the firefighter, of Corey. And I just had a card kind of flip out of the deck here, which is the Hierophant. That of the highest power. And he came out in the upright. Okay. I'm just going to throw cards out. Kind of like a story. Hierophant, the Sun. Okay, certain things that she was aligned with being exposed. King of Swords. Deception. Out in the cold. So she is being pushed out in the cold for her part, yes. There's illumination on if she is brought up on charges, she's going to out some people. So there's a sense of protection. She may not be brought up on charges because she can out some people, other people in high power involved to keep her from being prosecuted. 7 of Cups. So she has some options here. Wheel of Fortune that could work in her favor. 6 of Pentacles. Unfair exchange. Give and take. About a faulty payout. A payout that really didn't happen, that was supposed to happen, but Crooks was killed. But she has some options in this. Because she will out all the lies and deception. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody being caught with their pants down. Being exposed. I'm telling you, there's exposure here. To the world. Holy shit. Holy shit. The Empress in the reverse. Wow. She has no empathy. Page of Cups, looking out for herself. Will she be brought up on other charges? The threat is there, but I don't see it happening. And the reason why I don't see it happening is she's going to push back on them and say, I got the goods on you. You bring me up on charges on the court. When I'm on the stand, I'm going to testify honestly, and I'm going to expose everything, all the corruption in the whole ordeal of the attempted assassination. She kind of has some people, maybe even an unfair advantage. Okay, she lost her job. She goes, but if you try to take away my freedom, I'm bringing other people. I'm not going down alone. That's what she's saying. I'm going to expose the corruption to the world. Wow. Now that, folks, that's a mic drop.